PowerPoint 1 through 23 today. So if you'll turn to PPT. I want to love you. PPT. It's close, isn't it? Kind of sounds the same. Probably the 30 is where we'll go. Access. We used to do access, but we ended up with a lot of business students when we combined the business and the computer department. And access just wasn't, for computer programmers, access is great because it's a database. If you ever work with the database, like when you go to the bookstore and you swipe your card, your account's linked to your student ID, right? Well, they know everything about you. They know what classes you've taken. They know what classes you're enrolled on. They know what you've made. That's all stored in a database. So access is a database, how that works. But for most students in business and all, they don't need access. They need PowerPoint because they're doing presentations. So we switched it to PowerPoint. And plus, database is kind of hard. It's probably the hardest section in here. And y'all would just stare at me like this, like, what the heck is he talking about? Because to understand database, there's 7. Now, my programmers and networkers, they're going to be taking database when they get to 242. That'll be next year. But, yeah, that's access. We tried to take it out of the book, but it's still there. So, but if you want, you got the book. Y'all can learn it if you want to. Try it out. That's what I did when David actually created me because he had just graduated with an information technology degree from Georgia University. So he started this wedding website for me, and I finished it and added some functionality to it. So what I would do is people who wanted to come to the wedding, I would send them to the website, and when they, when you fill out your name, your email, and address and stuff like that, that's stored in a database, and I could pull it all out. And the idea was people could go in, sign into the database, and then I would create envelopes based on, because you can do that. You can create envelopes based on the data. But then my mama got mad and said, heck no. So, yeah, she said that she's going to get her friends to handwrite all the envelopes in calligraphy, and that's what happened. So I'm like, but my way's easier, more efficient, and it works. She's like, I don't care. Okay. But still, I was still able to get everybody's address. It was a good way. Had about 300 and something people. Kind of good. Oh, the Wiggins wedding website. No, but I have all the pages. I still have all the pages and stuff. So we'll be doing PowerPoint, and PowerPoint is the orange or whatever color that is. Not orange. Is it orange? I've always called it orange. Oh, AC is what? Okay. Skip that one. T. To get the files for PPT, that is going to be in Blackboard. Or just to reiterate, I will open this, since I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and how many weeks we got? 3 more? Classes, but then you have finals. The last day is that Monday, and then we have finals. But I'm going to open up finals Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Not really. We could for review if you wanted to, but you could just come take your test. And remember, this is not, our final's not comprehensive. It's just PowerPoint. Your last test is PowerPoint, but it has to be taken in the lab. I have to proctor it. So it will be password protected. So anyway, let's do this. I'm going to put this. How to say this? This is the write-up if this were a week before. It's 30 in here. Look at the time. 30th is the last day. Usually around the 20th of August. So there's a couple of weeks in between. Yeah. Since I'm in here. That makes sense. This post is early, so the times will be more relevant close to finals week. So just 2 more weeks, of course. I don't want to retype all this. What? Oh, your lab hour is your test. Yeah. Come in and take the test. That's your lab hour. Y'all check behind me. Does that look right? Just by Thursday, second by 3 p.m. Give me. Yes. Yes. Does everybody understand what his question was? What, Ashley? Oh. So these are the dates. This will be Monday, and this will start the 30th. 30. Yeah. July. Okay. Y'all to help me. All y'all just watching and don't say nothing. Don't matter. No help. Days have been hurting me this week, hasn't it? So by the 30th, I think 30th. I think I need to change that too. All right, so let's do this. Show me that. All right. If y'all see anything else, let me know so I can change it. But starting the 30th, that Monday from 10 to 3, I will be in the lab, room 1126. So you can come in. I wish to take the test. You sit down in the lab, and I'll come type the password in. You take the test. That's your lab time, and you're done. As soon as you take that test, you can see your grade also. You'll know your grade. So, if you don't want to take it Monday, you can come in Tuesday from 10 to 3. If you work, you can come in Wednesday from 2 to 6. I'll be here 2 to 6 on that Wednesday. You decide. I'm not making you. That's how we do it in the computer. We give you options, and you can take it when you can during that week. It's called flexible. Isn't that cool? Yes. We're doing. That's all we're doing. PowerPoint's it. Finish up your Excel this week, and I believe capstone due this week. So you'll do that. Starting next week, you'll have test 3, which is Excel, and then you'll start your PowerPoint. And that's it. And a capstone in PowerPoint, and then your well, you're right. It is tentative. If we finish the material and we're caught up, we could have that Wednesday off. Okay, well, you're fine. I'll record. If I'm here, I'll record. If not, you won't have to worry about it. So, but PowerPoint's not going to be that difficult. So I think y'all are going to be okay. Y'all class. This is right now, I believe, the overall average. And I've had some students withdraw, so they're not taking it. So when you're still in SAM, even though you withdrawn, it still gives you zeros if you don't take tests. But they've withdrawn the average, and we're talking about this class and 2 others is like 82. That's really good. Oh yeah, that's great. Usually average is around 70, which is your C, which is why it's a curve, a bell curve is the C. So, 82 is really good. PowerPoint, PPT1. So we need to go to course documents, data files, and we're going to download PowerPoint Module 1, and I'm going to go ahead and PowerPoint Module 2. Folder on my desktop. Time you download something on Windows, where does it go? Folder. Okay, so that's where pretty much everything's downloaded. So when you're doing your capstones, when you download the file, guess where it sends it? To the downloads folder. So. All right. Now turn to page 2. First thing you'll notice that even though it's PowerPoint, it still looks vaguely similar to Excel and Word. They have the Home tab, the Insert tab, Design, Transitions. They have a few different tabs. PowerPoint. Okay, this is exactly how Word and Excel open. We're going to do a blank presentation. Okay. This is how PowerPoint starts. Notice we have the tab, the insert, the transitions. Notice we have one slide. We do not have data in that slide. And I think this is what you're wanting, to how to create slides and start doing a presentation. Slides. We're going to learn how to move slides. You could actually sort the slides. You could see what it would look like if you run it. If you run a PowerPoint slide, you can hit F5. To move through a PowerPoint slide, you can hit space bar. Backspace takes you back to the previous slide. Enter takes you forward. Escape exits. Slideshow. Instead of hitting F5, you can go to slideshow and say, start it from the beginning. So another way to do it. We can start from the current slide. Let's say you've got 100 slides and you're looking at 50. You're working on 50, but you don't want to start from 1 to 49 to get to 50. You can start from 50 and go from 50 to 100 if you're editing. Pretty much everything else is the same. I mean, we have slide numbers. This is where the slides go. We have the quick access toolbar. We have file menus. Y'all should be pros at this by now. Should be pretty. What's that? I hadn't gone anywhere yet. We hadn't opened up anything yet. I just opened PowerPoint. I hadn't opened up a file yet. That? All right, so turn to page 8. Page 8, we're going to start our first slide. On slide 1, notice we have a title and we have a subtitle. See the big words there? This is really cool. You can just click on the words and it puts a cursor there that you can start typing. And we're going to type Lakeside. Anybody graduate from Lakeside in here? Side people from Georgia? Okay. Oh, everybody here's from South Carolina, right? No? Okay. Idaho. Why'd you move here? Old? No, actually. Northern Idaho is brutal, isn't it? Y'all would have known I'd have bought y'all's house in Idaho because I'd love to live. Montana, Idaho, I'm tell you what. The humidity is like 20%. Oh, it's so. No allergies. I mean, it's amazing. It's not like northern Idaho where it's like minus 50. All right, now under the subtitle, I'm going to say perfect for all save it as, and I'm just going to get all it. Love that name. Now, I have my first slide. Now, what do I hit to run the slide? Enter moves it, but F5 starts it. So hit F5. Look at there. Have a slide. Wasn't that easy? Kind of dull. I mean, but it's just a title. I can hit space bar, backspace, enter, backspace. That's how we can move through the slides. Space bar, enter will move backspace, takes it back one. Okay, escape, exit. Okay? Now, we're going to add a new slide. Let's do that. How many slides do we want to add? Okay, we're in the Home tab. Slide, new slide. How many do they add? Slides? Let's add 6 new slides to our PowerPoint. How do we add slides? Where's new slide at? Does everybody see new slide? New slide right here under slides. It's under home. Watch this. I'm going to hit it. 1, 4, 5, 6. Okay? I just added 6 slides. Wasn't that easy? Everybody got that? Click on slide 1, I've got the title. Notice that slide 1 was a different look than this one here, wasn't it? Because this is the title. The title one's a little different. Well, this is just our title. But this one here, I have a title on the page, but then I can start adding text. I can also add charts. I can add pictures. I can add slides. Real simple. Just click these. So I'm going to click on one of these, and let's look at here. Pick what I want slide 2 to look like. Is it a title slide? Is it a title and content? Is it a section? Is it to content? Comparison, title only, blank? I can determine what I want the slide to look like. So most of the time you're going to use title slide for the first one, and then the second one you're going to be using title and content. Pretty simple, right? Let's start adding stuff here. All right, so on slide 2, let's see where they click here to add a title. And notice we can do everything we did in Word. Notice I can have bullets, I can have center, I've got bold, italics. Everything we can do to our fonts, we can do just like in Word and Excel. Have the same stuff here. So for this one here, I'm going to type in amenities. And this is on page 14. Okay. Now when I click into the text portion here, I can start putting my bulleted item. What is the purpose of PowerPoint? Let's get this straight right quick. I teach a class, our capstone class, where students have to present their projects. They have 4 projects. One's an Android application, one's an Apple iOS application, we do a Windows Phone, and we do a Unity game or something at the end. And they have to present each one. Okay. What is the purpose of PowerPoint? Okay. Has anybody taken speech yet? Anybody take speech? Well, when you're given a PowerPoint presentation, is your entire speech up on the PowerPoint slides? No. It's just things you want to focus the audience on. Okay? It's specifics. So you would have bullet points here. But the idea is the bullet points will then lead into your presentation. Okay, so you will discuss each bullet point. But the bullet points are not all defined and all spelled out. Okay, that's the purpose of a PowerPoint presentation. To take, let's say you've got 20 pages of written material. You've got a PowerPoint. It's not supposed to be the entire written. Okay, what you would do is print out the written stuff and hand it to the audience, and then go through the PowerPoint and have them focus on certain parts of that paper. Okay? So right here, we're going to say comfortable. Watch what happens when I hit enter. Just another bullet, just like in. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not a good speller, so that's comfortable. That's better. We're fotables. Comfortables. That's right. We can hit dance floor. And then we're going to do surround. Now in this one here, watch this. I hit tab because I want this bullet to be a subset of surround sound for music. Put in DJs and easily. Now shift tab, watch this. Took it back. So tab forward, shift tab backwards. Tab does this. Shift tab. Uh, just a longtime friend on Wild just passed away. Had cancer. But his brother passed away from cancer too. I think they were both firemen. And I know his brother had something with smoke, lung cancer. Do what? Go ahead. I don't know if I can. All right. Top, let's see here. Optional. Pasta. Yeah. No, I ain't typing all this other garbage. That's too much. Actually, I'm probably supposed to be, I don't know. Yeah. How it's supposed to look. Yeah. All right, so let's run this. F5. Okay, this is Lakeside Event Hall. Amenities, comfortable, dance floor. Okay, you can see how we're starting to get a little presentation going here. Still, it looks better than terrible, doesn't it? Looking a little better. Nothing on the other slide. So we're escape. Let's actually go to slide 3. Well, actually, we got slide 5 here. So let's go to slide 5. We're going to put in serve. Let's see. Now, watch what happens here. Okay. Got a little bigger there, so I can come in here and change I change the font type. I can bold it. Now, right here, we've got bullets, but we don't want bullets. We want numbers. So just hit the numbering, change the numbers to the bullets. And in the bullets, notice that we can choose other things besides bullets. We could have, just like in Word. Specify date of tab, and then we go credit. Fine. Now, then of course Shift Tab, confirm. Okay. So let's run it now. Go. 1, 4. There you go. Looking better, isn't it? Okay. Now let's go to slide 4 and 7. Change this layout in slide 4. Question. So go to layout, and we're going to change that to 2 content. Watch what happens when I change the slide to two content. Notice now we can have content here and content here. What it was that, changing it to this. I'm going to say about us. Okay, so in this one, Lakeside. Side. We could add text here. Test. Okay, so we'll do this. Okay. Like dancing. No, that kind of get down. Down, get down. Go ahead. I'm saying that. Tab does that. Click. Okay, let me just try a few more. I've never tried another way. No, that's good. I like a challenge. Tried that, page down. How about this? Go in. I have to keep looking. I've never tried that. Good question. Right. I just keep playing with the keys and see if one does it. I'm trying all the ones I know. Unless it's like, all right. So we got two content page there. We got this there. And we can start adding for more information by writing. But this isn't about this ain't about the English part. This is just getting the slides. Side event 1580 blah blah blah. How about that? There we go. And there's your slide. That's how you put information onto the slide. Remember, we can always this also fonts. See how I'm increasing the L and I can change the color of that? Like that, so you can add a little extra flavor to it. Bullets, you see that? I selected them all and said no bullets. Go at the bullets and hit none. So you don't have to have the bullets. Font up and then just change the color. Okay. You can add a little spice to it. Arrow keys work too. That event center. More information. And I am so happy today. Did y'all know that? Have y'all probably don't remember this, but did anybody ever work with Windows 95, or were y'all just too young? No one here was born in 95, right? 93, so y'all don't remember Windows 95. Y'all were like babies. But Windows 95 was the first operating system that was 32-bit multitasking operating system. Well, there was a game called Power Chess, made by Sierra. If you ever played any old Sierra games, and it just does not run on newer operating systems. So I was able to get that run. It took me forever to get that thing running, but it's running, and I love it so much. Anyway, it just made me happy. Awesome. VirtualBox for the win, right? I got other games like Obsidian, Clandestiny, and what's the other one? Trilobyte made it. If y'all ever played The Seventh Guest? Let's see. No. Clandestiny is though. There we go. That's what it looks like. Cartoony game. Anyway, old games that don't run on any other machine but 95, and I got it working. I'm so excited. I can go play my old games, relive the golden ages of gaming. Anyway, back to PowerPoint. The same things, moving text, deleting text. Okay, deleting, like this 3, watch what happens. I can, number 3, hit delete on the keyboard. Notice that it deleted that slide. Start a new slide here. Okay. Okay, so I'm on slide 4. I'm just going to put it smart. Matter of fact, let's just do this. Title, just one. Top, bottom. All right, so when I run that, I got some smart art there. Look at that. Isn't that cool? It is. It's starting to look like a presentation, isn't it? Okay. Nothing fancy. We haven't done fancy yet, but we will. Turn to page 27. 26 and 27, but we can go here. Okay. Convert this to smart art. See, which one do they want us to use? This one. So in just some simple, it's a quick change in smart art. Now it looks like that instead of just that crappy type I had. It's a little better, doesn't it? Yeah, see, it's looking good. What? That's what you need. Easy though, isn't it? What do you mean one side? Oh, that's the print. That's in print. File print. They print all slides. This is, of course, I can't do it because I don't have a printer installed. You can say it's just like Word. You can say what page you want to print. I just want to print page 4. Yeah. Yeah, it'll do that. That's from the print. You'll do that. Print them all on one page. It'll put all the slides. look like that on your print. Yep. And as a matter of fact, if you print it out, you can also have a notes page where you can have your notes at the bottom of each. Okay, let me show you this. Each slide could have a notes page. See, I got notes here. At this point, I want to express I'm just putting crap there. This wouldn't show up on the print. When you give the slides out, they would not see that, but on your copy, it'll have it. You can print the notes. That way, when you get to a slide, you'll have a note based on what you'll write. That's from the notes. Yep. All right, let's see here. That's it for the first part. Questions? Really simple. It's not as hard. PowerPoint's pretty easy. It's just so intimidating if you've never done it. As we start getting into, watch this. We haven't started this. We're going to do this later. But I'm going to fade, cut. Here we go. You can do all kind of, let's see. That way, watch this. Here. Yeah. You can add all these transitions. Look at that. Oh, did you see that? What's that? Whoa, that's so cool. Transitions. It's simple. See the transitions tab at the top? Oh, there's not. You just have to click. Oh, curtains. We got to see curtains. Curtains is cool. Look at that. Whoa. No, I think you can. Part of y'all's extra learning, right? Stations in. Fly-ins and stuff like that. So. A lot of cool. Now look at that. Just some simple stuff just made that a much better presentation, didn't it? Yeah, just some cool stuff there. That's what we'll do next. We'll do some of those. We'll start changing themes. Y'all can go through this. Look on page 39. So this will actually be fun when we start getting into inserting themes, and so you can just with one thing you can change the whole theme of the whole project. That's awesome sauce. Probably not. Pick a theme. That one little change there. Now it looks like a PowerPoint presentation, doesn't it? All right. Any questions? I will see you. What's the day? Wednesday? I will see you Monday. This is why hopefully we won't spend a ton of time on PowerPoint. It's not that hard. So, fun.
Our slaves all down.
That's my thing.
When you take your rightful place as the 13th...
What's happening?
Y'all ever played Seventh Guest, or I can't remember the other one, 7th Hour?
There's a fine portrait.
Kind of a horror type game, but you have puzzles and stuff.